Good morning, and well, it's this morning where I am, and welcome to Making with Michelle. This is my first video, so I'm going to describe what my intent is for the videos I plan to record on this site or page or whatever they call it on YouTube. So my name is Michelle. I have two things to accomplish with these videos. The first is to provide for a Christian meditation option for people who are looking for Christian meditation. The second part of my purpose is to document my journey of trying to heal multiple myeloma, which is a type of cancer, and I'm trying to heal it naturally without any chemo or anything. I'll go into a little bit more detail maybe in a future video, but I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma this year, and my doctor wanted me to start on chemo immediately, like the next week, and I just said, you know what, let's slow our roll here a little bit because I don't even know what this word means. And I had to go and do some research and try to look at my options, and I found a natural plan that I'm trying, and I will document that in the future. But the purpose of this video is more specific. It is on Christian meditation. So I'm not only a born-again Christian, but I'm also a counselor in training. I have about a year and a half left. Actually, it's 2 years left on my master's, and the reasons why it's actually not a year and a half, but 2 years is because my school does the same rotation every year. The university I'm at, they do the same rotation every year. So I dropped out in August of this year, so I really can't pick it back up until August of next year. Okay, so anyway, so some of the research I've done, because I have done a year of my master's, and some of the research that I have read shows that meditation can heal the brain. It actually increases neurons in the brain. We continue to get, our neurons continue to grow. We get new neurons every day, but we also lose neurons every day. And we can actually increase that growth. It's been a while since I read it, but for example, every person, or the average person gains like 100 neurons a day and basically loses 100 neurons a day. So some of them are, getting paired off, or spliced or dying, and we're growing new ones. The ones we're growing are things that you do and interact with. You can have cell die-off from disease, cancers. Chemo can cause, what chemo does, I don't want to get too much detail. I feel like I'm going out on a rabbit trail here. But chemo basically, it doesn't necessarily cause more die-off. You just have die-off every day. But the time you're on chemo, you don't have, it interrupts your neuron growth. And so you might have either no new neurons growing every day, or just fewer. And if they are growing, they could be damaged because they're being exposed to the chemo. So anyway, that's my two paths here: becoming a licensed professional counselor and also someone trying to heal with multiple myeloma. It's kind of interacting as I'm learning things. So anyway, okay, so go back to the research shows that meditation can actually heal the brain and actually increase neuron growth. So it can strengthen areas of your brain responsible for memory, learning, attention, and self-awareness. The practice of meditation can it also calms down your sympathetic nervous system. Over time, meditation can increase cognition, memory, and attention. It can also decrease emotional reactivity, so like getting really angry, like the drop of a hat, something like someone that has a hair trigger. You've heard that. It can also decrease your stress, your anxiety, depression. And I honestly believe it does more than just for the mind, like what they can see in an fMRI machine, but it also can heal the body because meditation is really, it's a whole body experience. My intent for meditation is I want Christians to have an option to see the same benefits using that I mentioned just a second ago, but using biblical forms of meditation as I understand it. I did look on YouTube before I made this video. I found some where people are just saying the Our Father over and over and over again, and just different methods. And I haven't found one with the method I intend to use. So hopefully this is something you'll enjoy. I am learning as I'm going, and I'm going to show you meditation as I understand it, and also to provide others an option for biblical meditation. If you have something negative to say, please be kind. You don't have to be mean. If you disagree with me, you can just say what your perception is, and just remember that as Christians, we should love one another. And, you know, that's in the Bible. That's how they're able to tell Christians apart from others, is that we loved others. No two Christians are going to agree about everything. So, and even, I don't even agree with myself from maybe a year ago. So as I learn and grow, my opinion changes, and sometimes I'm embarrassed that I didn't know something before. As I grow and I learn the true meaning of something. And so, you know, I'm learning and growing just like the rest of us. So with this, I want you, in the meditation, and what I want us to do is slow down and let the true meaning of each word soak in. We're going to breathe as we do this journey. So as you're going to breathe in, take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to say the word, and we're going to say the word one word at a time. And then we're going to follow it up with maybe what the definition of it is. It could be, but I try to, in this, to do one word at a time as the definition, and also to say what the word means to you. And then after you do that, and all that you want for one word, then you go on to the next word. And remember, breathe in, and then when you breathe out, you say the word. Excuse me. Okay, so Christian meditation. So what meditation is the way I have found it in the Bible, using the Strong's Concordance, is it means to mutter or speak quietly, to ponder, you dwell on, you can mutter the scripture to yourself, and until it takes root in our hearts. In Hebrew, the word is suak, which means to meditate, muse, commune, speak, or complain. The third definition of Strong's is of meditate is it means to take care of, revolve in the mind. Meditation is mentioned in the Bible 23 times. For example, Psalm 1:1-2, blessed is the one who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, but stands in the path of sinners, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of mockers, but his delight is on the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. And like I said, meditation is mentioned in the Bible 23 times. And now we will begin the meditation of the Lord's Prayer. Since this is my first video, I'm going to stop it here and then start a new video because I'm not sure how to put the whole thing together.